Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to New Albany, Ohio, where the Pickerington North Panthers head to town to face off against the home New Albany Eagles on senior night. Senior night for New Albany tonight, and the senior celebration is on with senior Caden Kistner, Marco Matucci, Jackson Thorne, Luke Ford, and Jake Johansson, all in their final home game of the regular season. A big matchup today against Pickerington North. One of the final OCC games for New Albany this season, and it's a tight race for the #1 spot. New Albany, Gahanna, Lincoln, and Grove City all sitting at 6-2 in conference play and are all tied technically for #1. New Albany does have the edge, though, after beating Gahanna, Lincoln twice and Grove City once. This is one of the final games of the OCC conference season, with the other one coming just next Friday at Westerville Central for the Eagles. So if New Albany is to win here tonight, they hold on to their #1 spot at the top of the OCC division. They're looking for their first OCC win since 2023. And we're so close last year, but just couldn't get the job done because of their opposing team, the Pickerington North Panthers. It's really been a fall from grace. Started off so well throughout this season, and since then, it has been really rough for them. As, again, last year they were atop their division and winning the OCC Ohio division. But now they're 5th in the conference, sitting at just 3-5 on the year, and are 5th out of 6 teams. So it's been a struggle for Pickerington North to find their stride under head coach Jason Bates. They're 178-65 in 10 seasons, so it's not like Bates has been a awful coach. This guy has been absolutely legendary, so legendary in fact that he won 2025 OCC Coach of the Year. He has been an immaculate leader for the Panthers. However, this has just seemingly been an off season, as there has not been much depth for this team. Only 3 juniors on the varsity squad, while they've got 7 seniors. So that senior night for them is going to be big. And they're hoping that their leadership can get the job done here tonight in New Albany and get an upset win. The Eagles really heading into this game with some anger behind them. Started the season off hot, getting 4 big wins in a row. We're on and off. And then now, just last week, they lost to Springfield at home, 47-48. Remy Troutner, who had a great night, could not get the game-winning shot to drop. And again, it was a tough make, a deep 3, so you can't really blame them all too much for that. But the Eagles look to bounce back here today. This one having major playoff implications as well. The bracket is being drawn this Sunday, and so this is the final game that will have an effect on seeding and bracket placement. So not only is it a must-win game for the OCC, but it's a must-win game for the playoffs as well. Eagles trying to clinch a home playoff game. And tonight would be a great chance to add on to their resume. Heading into this game, New Albany is 12-6, 6-2 in conference play, sitting at the top of their division. In the past 5 games, they are 4-1 after their one loss on Tuesday night to the Wildcats. On the other side of things, Pickerington North is sitting at 8-11 on the season with a 3-5 conference record. In their past 5 games, it's been a little bit of a struggle, 2-3 record, and they have been on a 2-game losing streak after being destroyed at Grove City 58-26, and then a close loss against Upper Arlington 61-52 this past Tuesday. So I will step aside as the clock continues to shorten here before game time. Stick around. My name is Zach Flowers, and this is EBN. So welcome back to New Albany, Ohio, where once again, my name is Zach Flowers, and welcome to EBN. Big time matchup tonight here in the OCC, as it's a fight for the #1 spot, or to keep the #1 spot. New Albany hosts the Panthers from Pick North. And New Albany has really dominated the Panthers in the past 5 seasons. 7-3 overall in those 10 games. And the Eagles look to add on to just one more win here tonight. And although Pickerington North historically has been a very good team, again, this has been an off year, but even throughout those historic teams, New Albany has still found a way to get the win. This is the second matchup between these two teams, as the first time around, New Albany won 58-48 over Pickerington North in the Panthers' home court. The Eagles have really come out as a defensive team, is a team that starts very slow but is able to keep in it through their stellar defense. And tonight it's going to be a very, very difficult game for them, but it may be their game that they really get off hot. That has been the issues with this Eagles team. They struggle to start off hot. They're really a second half squad, but here against a team that averages 61.8 points against them, they'll look to capitalize off of that. But we will step aside for the national anthem, as we will be back for the tip-off and starting lineups here in New Albany. Stay tuned. My name is Zach Flowers, and this is EBN. And we are back here in the nest, as both starting lineups will head out into the court real soon. But until then, we will go through their starting lineup. You've got number 22, Marshall Starks, the fourth, the freshman, standing at 6'2". You've got Bryce Sims, the 6-foot tall sophomore. You've got Noah Dumas, the 5'11 junior, the 6'5 senior Noah Gebremensky. And now on the other side of things, here comes New Albany with the iconic 96 Bulls intro. It's an all-senior lineup here tonight in New Albany, with the 5 seniors getting all the 5 starting spots. 6'3", number 2, Caden Kistner. Number 3, standing tall at 6'4", the superstar for the Eagles, Marco Matucci. 6'3", Jake Johansson. Number 32, Jackson Thorne. 6 foot tall guard. And you've got Luke Ford, number 10, the senior 6'3" guard. So there are your starting lineups for tonight. Kistner, Matucci, Ford, Thorne, and Johansson for the Eagles, while for the Panthers, Dumas, Geberminski, Sims, Starks, and Bates. So this is the final home game here in the nest of the regular season. Eagles looking to try to make their claim that they should get a home playoff game here in the nest. Student section is popping here tonight. Never seen so many students in this gym as they are starting to get loud here in the nest, as we are both teams coming out for the tip-off, as New Albany still waiting in that huddle. And it looks like Matucci and Sims will go head-to-head for this jump ball. Or pardon me, Geberminski for the Panthers. As we are underway here in NA. Panthers win the tip-off, and Bates is able to take it. Now Dumas, back to Bates on the right wing. Other side, he's going to find Starks. Starks. It's Dumas. Dumas steps up from the right elbow, pulls up, and can't hit. And Matucci not able to jar away the rebound. And Starks puts it up. Mid-range shot early here for New Albany, or pardon me, the Panthers. Now this one's heading the other way for the Eagles. Thorne with it at the top of the key. Now Ford in the corner will pull up. Ford, a little too much on the shot as it went right over the rim. But the Eagles were able to recover the rebound, and it's still Eagles possession. Johansson to Thorne on the left side. Thorne to the right elbow. Into the corner for Ford again. Ford connects this time. Luke Ford. 3-2 is our score. 1 minute in as the Panthers will take it down for, as Bates will take it down for the Panthers. Bates on the right wing to Sims. Opposite side, he's got Starks. Starks trying to make a move on Ford, down to the left elbow for Bates. Bates trying to make a move. Opposite corner, he's got Geberminski. Geberminski hauls it in and pushes Johansson to the ground. No foul as he pulls up from the right elbow and is able to connect for the second Pick North basket today, and the Panthers will take the 1-point lead right back. Matucci to Kistner on the right elbow. Opposite side, or same side, it's Thorne. Thorne, jab step, looking for a pass, finds Ford in the right corner. Now Matucci on the right wing. Matucci trying to make a move on Bates. Bates forces the pass out to Kistner, who's back near the New Albany logo. Kistner, Matucci pulls up from the right wing, and he's got it. Marco Matucci will respond for New Albany, and 2 3 balls for the Eagles, and they both fall. And now Bates getting double teamed by Kistner and Thorne. Finding a pass opposite side, it's Dumas. Dumas with Ford on him. On the right wing. Bounce pass, and Matucci's able to steal it away before Dumas could get it to Geberminski. Now Matucci. Ford in the left wing. Ford has got it again. Luke Ford. 6 points, 2 threes, 2 for 3 to begin this ball game for Luke Ford. 9-4 is our score with 5:25 remaining in this first quarter. Bates with it for the Panthers at the logo, trying to direct traffic. And going to get a screen from Sims. Going to take it. Pulls up after dribbling towards the left wing. Air ball. And the student section is letting him have it, as this will be stay Pick North possession as the ball went out on Marco Matucci for the Eagles. Gebremensky gets it. Now passes up to Dumas beyond the top of the key. And Bates will now dribble all the way back near half court and will hit Starks on the right wing. Now Sims near the free throw line. Gebremensky circling the arc. Starks on the right wing to Bates. Bates dribbles the arc. Bates on the left corner. Bates will pass to the right side for Dumas. Dumas airballs it. Way too much on that shot attempt there. As the student section continues to let these Panthers hear it. As there is a foul on Luke Ford, and it will stay Panthers possession. Inbound to Gebremensky on the right baseline. Gebremensky jabs inside. Gebremensky puts up the layup. 9-6 is our score. Eagles lead by 3 with 4:19 remaining in this first quarter. Thorne on the right wing. Nobody pressing him, but he will pass out to Kistner, who finds Matucci, who's trying to direct traffic back near half court. Steps up from 3 and is hit from behind, and a foul on the shot. So Matucci will head to the line for the first time today and will get 3 free throw shots. So the foul was on Bates, J.R. Bates, the first foul of the day for Pickerington North. Both teams now with 1 to their name. 4:04 remaining in this first quarter. 9-6 is our score. Matucci will look to extend that and try to have a 3-point play. First one hits the back of the rim and bounces out. Too much on it as the score remains. Still 2 free throws pending for Matucci. Student section putting their jazz hands up, and they will work as Matucci nails that one. And now Jake Johansson will head to the bench as Evan Murfield, usually a starter here for the Eagles, but not tonight on senior night. The 6'6 junior will come in. Matucci looking to go 2 for 3. And can't hit, so he will only knock down 1. 10-6 is our score. Dumas, quick fast break attempt, and a powerful layup. 3:55, 10-8 is our score. Eagles lead. Kistner with it at the logo for New Albany. Kistner to Thorne at the free throw line. Passes out to Ford, who pulls up from beyond the arc. Cannot connect that time. He's been an immaculate shooter to start the game. Dumas going to drive inside, trying to do what he did last time, and he's blocked. Evan Murfield coming in and already making a defensive impact for the Eagles. It will stay Panthers ball, as Murfield was the last one to touch it, but wow, what a defensive effort. Bates just going to lob it up to Graminski. Down to Bates, and a foul on the layup, as immediately went down inside. So he will head to the line to try to even the score with 2 free throw makes. 3:28 remaining. No Panthers starters have left the game just yet, as only one have for New Albany. It was Jake Johansson. Bates splashes in that first one. And with 1 remaining, it's a 10-9 score. Student section trying to put him into stress. Second free throw attempt is butter. 10-all here in the nest, as Kistner will slowly dribble it down for the Eagles. Dumas will meet him at half court, but able to get away from him. Now passing it back to Matucci at the logo, who drives towards the 3-point line. Ford back to Matucci. Matucci to the left elbow, and that pass goes haywire out of bounds as he was trying to go down to Murfield, who was wide open in the paint, but Gebremensky tipped it away, and it will stay Eagles basketball as Kistner will inbound it for the Eagles. Gonna find Ford in the corner. Ford getting double teamed. Ford trying to find a pass, and it will be a travel on Luke Ford, so a turnover for New Albany with 3:07. And Dumas, the junior, will take it down for Pick North. Gonna find Bates. Opposite side, it's Starks on the left wing. Starks trying to make a move. Dumas at the top of the key. Now finds Bates on the right side. Bates trying to drive into the basket. Bates, mid-range shot. He's got it. Pick North will take the lead 10-12 with 2:44 remaining. Kistner on the left wing. Now Matucci passes it right back to Kistner from the free throw line. Kistner can't hit. And Murfield able to come away with the rebound. Thorne for three. Thorne has got it. Simple pass back out to Jackson Thorne after getting the rebound. And now Bates will quickly take it down for Pick North on the left wing. He will slow it down, dribbling back towards half court. Gonna listen to his head coach. And now Gebremensky will try to drive inside after receiving the pass. Can't get it. Thorne able to come away with a physical rebound. Pass down inside for Murfield. Fouled on the shot as he couldn't get it to go, so he will head to the line for two with 2:03 remaining. Matucci got received from Thorne, and Matucci tried to hit Murfield down inside once again, but just too much contact there defensively. But Murfield will look for points here and try to extend the lead for New Albany. Been a solid free throw shooter on the season, but this first one is just off as it bounces off the front of the rim. As Jackson Thorne will sub out for Braden King, the sophomore, who's been absolutely amazing for the Eagles. Murfield able to hit his second from the line, and now Bates gonna just take it down slowly for Pick North. Now at the top of the key, gets a screen from Sims, heading towards the left corner. Passes way out to Dumas on the right wing. Dumas able to recover the haywire ball, gonna move it around the arc. Now it's Ross with it. Now Dumas on the opposite side. Gebremensky back up to Bates. 1:32 remaining. Bates in this offense slowing down. Bates just going to slowly take it towards the right side of the court and continues to step back near half court. Jason Bates telling his team what to do and hand off to Ross. Ross to Sims. Opposite side, it's Dumas, and the ball goes haywire out of bounds. The pass was behind Dumas, and so it will be a turnover for Pickerington North with 1:06. Eagle basketball. Kistner to Ford on the right wing. Now King. Ford down inside to Matucci. Matucci, jab step, puts up the floater and can't hit. And now with 51 seconds left, Bates will take it down for Pickerington North. Drives inside, finds a lane. Layup is good. Foul called as well, so he will head to the line for a three-point play attempt as well. He would try to take the lead. Matucci, the guilty man for New Albany, his first foul of the night, third for New Albany this quarter, as Bates has 6 on the day and will go for 7. Got it. Uh-oh. 15-14 is our score. 42 seconds left on the clock. Will the Eagles try to make this the last possession of this first quarter? Matucci at the top of the key, passes behind him to Ford. Ford just hands it off to Kistner, goes to where Ford was standing. Now down to King on the right elbow. Back to Kistner at the top of the key, and he's able to knock this one down and in. Taking the lead right back for the Eagles. Now Bates on the right wing. 16 seconds left on the clock for Pickerington North to work with. 11, 10. Right side, it's Bates to Gebermensky. Now Dumas in the right corner, drives inside, pulls up from mid-range, and is able to tie it up. 2 seconds on the clock. Kistner gonna launch it downfield. Kistner, it's off the backboard. But we will head to the end of this first half, tied 17-all in this massive OCC matchup here at the Nest. And New Albany, I said at the beginning of the game, they're going to need to start off fast, and well, that is exactly what they have been doing. They're a team that's averaged about 55 points on the season offensively. And will look to continue this momentum. However, defensively, it has been a little bit of a struggle. They've been giving Pickerington North too many opportunities inside the three-point line, as Bates is having a solid night. Highest score through one between both teams with 7. And Ford has really gone ice cold, has not taken many shot attempts after those first 4, in which he was able to knock down 2 for 6 points on the night. He's the leading scorer for New Albany. So both teams will head back out onto the battlefield for this second quarter action. Coach is probably saying in the huddle, it's 0-0. We got to keep the momentum on our side and continue to just work towards getting this win. So King will inbound it for New Albany to begin this second quarter. Kistner gonna take it down, gets double teamed. Now Matucci on the right wing to King, back at the logo. King, now Kistner on the right side, down inside to Murfield, trying to put it in, and he's able to. Murfield digging into his defender, able to find points early in this second quarter. 7:33 left. Eagles take the 19-17 point lead. Gebermensky and a turnover. Not totally sure.
Panthers fouls on number 15, Elijah Ross.
And it will be on Elijah Ross for his first foul of the night and first foul of the quarter. Just 30 seconds in to the second. It will be a Panthers turnover, and Kistner will take it down for New Albany. Heading towards the left side. Now to the right. Finds Ford. Back to Kistner. Kistner from the left elbow. Mid-range shot. Too much on it. Over the rim. And now Dumas will take it after the Panthers rebound. Back to Bates. They really just love to run this offense through. Bates dribbles towards the left wing. Getting double teamed. And now down inside. He's got a man and a miss there for Sims. He couldn't hit the wide open layup. It's stolen by Dumas, and the Panthers able to put points on the board. Dumas took it away from Kistner. As now Kistner at the logo. Pardon me, folks. Scoreboard is having issues. Despite it saying first quarter, it is not. Down inside to Murfield. Murfield. Back out to King, wide open in the left corner. King can't hit that shot. And there is whistles blown as it's on Gebermensky. So despite the miss and rebound by Pick North, it will continue to stay Eagles basketball after the foul. So technically another turnover for the Panthers. Kistner looking for a man on the inbound, and whistles blow once again. As it's another Panther foul, their third of the day. Third of the quarter. Just not even 2 minutes in, 1:30 seconds. It's on Starks. So Kistner will try to inbound it again, finds Ford on the right wing. Ford's 3 rolls off the rim and out. So Dumas will take it down for the Panthers. Now Bates on the right side will try to respond. Bates and Matucci able to come away with the miss. Matucci jogging down towards the top of the key. Now Ford on the left wing. Ford travels inside towards the left baseline. Now Kistner. Matucci on the right wing. Matucci takes a trip inside. Matucci can't hit, but the putback there by Evan Murfield, and the Eagles
2 points, Eagles.
take the lead, 21-19. A quick layup opportunity for the Panthers. Can't get it to go, and now King comes away with the rebound. Kistner on the left wing. Down inside to Murfield, who was wide open. Murfield, another layup. 23-19, 7 points for Murfield. Highest scorer for the Eagles, surpassing Luke Ford with 6. Dumas to Bates on the right wing. Bates trying to direct traffic. Gets a screen from Gebremensky, now opposite side in the corner. It's Mitchell. And now they'll move it around to Bates on the right wing. Bates just standing there. Kistner not going to come up to him. And now Dumas will be side by side and receive the pass. 4:55 remaining. Bates. Gebremensky at the top of the key. Gebremensky looking for a pass. Dumas on the left wing. Dumas, bounce pass to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to make a move on King. On the left baseline. High throw at half court. And now Bates with it. As Eagles fans getting loud, loving this defensive showing here. Dumas on the right wing to Bates. Left wing, he's got his man, it's Mitchell. Gebremensky at the top of the key. Gebremensky with Murfield defending him. Gebremensky dribbles to the right corner. Gebremensky has got the 3 ball. But whistles blowing another foul on the Panthers, their 4th. So the Eagles, with 4 minutes remaining in this second quarter, they're just 1 foul away from heading into the bonus. It was on, pardon me, Ross. Elijah Ross, who will head to the bench now. So Mitchell. Kistner for New Albany. Kolar, who steps in for Ford. Opposite side, he's got Kistner. And now Kolar back to Kistner at the New Albany logo. All movement happening beyond the arc. And Kistner and Matucci continue to exchange passes. Kolar. Kistner. Alley-oop attempt for Marco Matucci, and he can't knock it down. The signature play nearly drops. But now Bates in this offense look to capitalize. Down inside, he's got Dumas. Dumas floater. Takes a New Albany bounce off of the rim. And Matucci to the right elbow. Matucci can't put that one up, but a rebound there by Murfield. He can't connect again. And now Bates for the Panthers will take it down. Bates trying to find a lane. Bates, jab step inside. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell to the free throw line. Wide open shot. He's got it.
Mitchell for 2.
22.
Pickerington North. A full timeout.
24-22 is our score here in New Albany after a Pickerington North timeout with 3:01. It's a close ball game as we expected here. It doesn't matter what your record is. If you're playing an OCC game, it's going to be a tough affair. And the Eagles now down 1 after the basket by the Panthers. And it was 17-all at the quarter. And Pickerington North able to find a way to put 7 more onto that, while the Eagles just 6. So with 3:01 left, both teams will head back out onto the court. And it will be New Albany basketball after the timeout.
New Albany basketball. Eagles basketball out of the timeout.
So Kistner will hand it to Matucci. And they will walk side by side. Kistner back with it. Matucci. All movement happened beyond half court. Down to King. And it will be a backcourt violation for New Albany as King barely stepped over the line. And it will be Pickerington North basketball. Tough turnover there for the Eagles. And now Dumas to Bates beyond half court. Gebremensky dribbles the arc. Mitchell. Now Sims. Sims to Bates on the left wing. Bates will just slowly take it back near half court. And 2:33 remaining. He'll get a screen from Demos. Demos wide open off of the screen. And Matucci able to come away with it after a miss from the left wing. King. Matucci on the left wing. Trying to cross over to King. Back to Matucci. And they'll pass it around the arc. As now back up to Kistner. Matucci. Back to Kistner. Coach Casey trying to tell the Eagles what to do. Kistner with it. Now King. King steps inside, passes to Murfield down low, and will head to the line for one as he's able to put that free throw down and in to not only take the lead, but try to go for a 3-point possession. That's the 5th foul on Pickerington North in this quarter. So with 1:47 left, the Eagles will head into the bonus. Murfield's free throw, can't get it to go. Rebound by Matucci. It was tipped off of Mitchell, and Matucci was able to come away with the long rebound. Now Kistner and the Eagles with it. To Matucci on the right elbow for mid-range, and Marco Matucci will add on to the score for the Eagles with another 2, his 6th point of the night. And Dumas on the left wing. Bates dribbles the arc to the right corner. Now takes a trip inside, picks up a foul as the layup drops as well. So Bates will respond with an and one of his own as Kistner is guilty and picks up the first foul of the quarter for the Eagles.
Substitution for the Eagles. 32 Jackson Thorne checks back in.
So senior Jackson Thorne will check back in for Braden King, as the current lineup is Kistner, Murfield, Matucci, Kolar, and Thorne for the Eagles. Now Bates for Pick North. Will try to tie it, and he does. 27 all here in New Albany with 1:12 remaining in this second half. Or pardon me, first half. Matucci way back at half court near the left side. Getting directions from Coach Casey. Bounce pass to Kistner, who is at half court. Now Thorne down low to Matucci. Matucci getting doubled. Thorne to Kistner on the left wing. Kistner drives inside. Kistner back out to Thorne on the right corner. Thorne can't hit. Kolar comes away with the rebound for the Eagles. Puts up the layup and a 3-and-1. Kolar pins it in with 43 seconds remaining in this first half. And will look to put the lead back at 3. Kolar, the junior, standing tall at 6'4", has been a superstar in the making here in New Albany. He's got his first points of the night with that layup. And his free throw is good. 30-27 is the score in this second period. Bates will take it down for the Panthers on the left wing near half court. Trying to make it the last possession of this first half. And he's just punching the ball up and down, not even dribbling. But he's really taking his time, not even looking up at the clock. Looking straight at me. 10 seconds. As he'll call for a screen. He'll take it and put up the three. Way off the mark. Gebremensky gets the rebound, and Kistner, pardon me, Kolar was there defensively to get the stop. So the final buzzer of this first half blows. 30-27 is our score here in New Albany on senior night. And the Eagles coming out to a hot start. And they really started to slow down in that second quarter, as it was 17-17 after one. But defensively, they were able to slow down their opponents, the Panthers. And it's 30-27 after 2 periods. So again, a lot on the line here in New Albany. The Eagles look to pick up their 13th win of the season, their 7th of conference play, and hold on to the OCC title for just one more week. If they're able to do it, it's going to come down to Westerville Central next Friday in a huge affair. Westerville Central getting the best of the Eagles in their first matchup here in New Albany, and the Eagles will try to get the win over the over the Warhawks, but they're going to have to come away with the win here tonight. New Albany overall having a solid game offensively. 30 points on the day. Their team that averages, again, about 55. So they're already beating that. I have no doubt this will be a high-scoring game tonight. And leading scorer between both teams is J.R. Bates for the Panthers, while Evan Murfield for the Eagles with 9 is just below him. It started out as an all-senior lineup, and they came out swinging. Luke Ford putting up 2 threes and getting 6 points on the day. However, that may have been it for him. And Pickerington North, despite New Albany's high-powered offense, they've kept their high-powered offense of their own. Their team that actually averages more points on the season than the Eagles with 57.7. With a total 1,098 points on the year. However, the issue is that 1,175 allowed. And it's not been easy for Pickerington North this season, as well as New Albany, as both teams, their opponents' combined records and win rate is over 55%. Just unbelievable, and a tough schedule for both teams. The remaining schedule for the Eagles is they will head to Groveport Madison tomorrow on Valentine's Day against who is 7-8, looking to get another win to add on to their resume for the playoff standings. Then next Friday they'll head to Westerville Central to face off against the Warhawks in what could be the OCC deciding game. To let you know how close it is, it's really going to come down to whoever wins, or it's really going to come down to if New Albany is able to win here tonight and who is able to win here this Friday going on a game at this exact same time. Grove City hosts Gahanna Lincoln. So the two of the top teams in the OCC face off in a huge game. So if the Eagles are able to get a win here today, it's going to come down to whoever is able to win that affair over on the opposite side of Columbus. And the final game for New Albany will be next Saturday at Hilliard Derby, which is a makeup game from this past January after that huge snowstorm. Now for the Panthers, they've got a tough schedule of their own. Gahanna Lincoln next week, next Friday, as well as their rivals Pickerington Central on February 24th. So 2 games remaining for the Panthers and 3 for the Eagles. And it's going to be a tough go these next 2 games for the Panthers. Their 2 remaining opponents' combined win rate is 67%. While on the other side of things, New Albany, their remaining schedule win percentage is just 32. So New Albany going to try to take advantage of that fact. But I will step aside here in New Albany as stay tuned for the second half. Starting soon. My name is Zach Flowers, and this is EBN. So welcome back to New Albany, Ohio. Close affair here after 2 periods, 30-27. Eagles lead at home on their senior night. And the story through that first half is, well, it's been high scoring. Both teams on average to break their point average through per game this season. However, it's been the turnovers, mistakes, and fouls by both teams. Pickerington North allowed New Albany to get into the bonus with 5 fouls in the second quarter. However, the Eagles were not able to capitalize off of those turnovers as it's just a 3-point game. But it really feels like the mistakes today have been offsetting each other. If one team makes a mistake, another seemingly is sure to make one as well. As we are about to get this second half underway, both teams will head into the huddle for the final time at this halftime break as the balls are being collected from warm-ups. And we will get this second half action.
Winning number here momentarily because we shoot the winning contest. So if you purchase a ticket tonight, you want to get those out. At the next stoppage of play, we will call out winning.
So 16 minutes of play. We've been through 16 minutes of play, 16 minutes left to go.
Panthers basketball will start the third quarter tonight.
As it will be Pickerington North basketball to begin this third quarter. Bates will inbound it for Pickerington North, the leading scorer on the night between both teams with 10. It's looking to be the game changer tonight as he will actually switch with Dumas, Dumas, who's got 6 of the Pickerington North 27. So this second half is underway here in the Nest. Dumas receives the pass from Bates. Now Bates back on the right wing. Bates drives inside, trying to back down his defender. Layup attempt, and it's off the mark. Able to pick up the rebound. Passes out to Gebremensky. Gebremensky's 3 in the corner. Can't go. And Murfield for New Albany able to come away with the rebound. So now Kolar in transition. Finds Matucci. Opposite side, it's Kistner. And now Matucci on the right wing. King at the top of the key. Pump fake. Now Kistner. Down low. He finds Murfield. Murfield has got the layup. Eagles pick up the first points of the half and take a 5-point lead early. Dumas on the left wing. Now Bates on the opposite side. Starks on the right elbow. Will put it up. Starks. It's off on Pick North as the miss went straight out of bounds. And so Matucci and the Eagles will take it down. Kistner with it. Heading into enemy territory. Kolar. Dribbles towards the right wing. Now King opposite side. Matucci on the left elbow. Matucci finds Kolar on the right corner. Kolar for 3. He's got it. And the Eagles will start off with 5. 5 points. 5-point run to begin this third quarter. 6 minutes and 38 seconds in. Gebremensky for the Panthers on the right corner. To Bates. To Dumas. Moving it around the arc. Now it's Sims. Back to Dumas on the left wing. Dumas trying to make a move, but cannot get past the defense of Marco Matucci. Opposite side, it's Bates. Right back to Dumas. Dumas gets a screen. Dumas with Kistner on him. Hits a brick wall, and now gets it back after the pass to Starks at the free throw line to Bates. Bates on the left wing. Bates stepping back near half court. 6:03 remaining. Dumas and Bates will exchange passes. Once again, they will. King trying to defend Dumas on the right wing. Dumas moving inside. He's got him open man. It's Sims. Sims can't hit, and Starks gets the rebound, but passes it right to Murfield as he was flying out of bounds. Now it's Kolar on the right wing, trying to get the fast break opportunity for the Eagles. Can't hit. Dumas taking it down the right sideline for the Panthers. Bates gets a screen from Starks, and a foul as it's a reach-in on the steal attempt for Evan Murfield. First foul of this second half by the Eagles. Bates, Dumas, beyond half court, dribbles the left wing. Bounce pass to Bates on the dribbles the baseline. Bates puts up the midi, and it completely airballs. And now Dumas, after the rebound by the Panthers, steps inside. Dumas trying for two, and the ball flies out of bounds on New Albany as neither Murfield or King, who are really fighting each other to pick up the board. So it will remain Panthers basketball with 5:03 remaining in this third quarter. So Jackson Thorne will check back in for the Eagles. Lob pass up to Starks beyond the three-point line. Now Bates on the left wing. Bates just holding on to that basketball. Now picks it up, finds Gebremensky. Gebremensky trying to take a trip inside, backs down Thorne, puts up the midi, can't go. Kolar comes away with the rebound for the Eagles. This one heading the other way. Kolar, Matucci to Kistner in the left corner. Back to Matucci. Matucci holding on to it. Trying to look for an opportunity. Eyeing up the defense. He will drive towards the free throw line. Matucci puts up the midi on the left baseline. And he can't hit as that ball will go out of bounds on Pickerington North. Gebremensky cannot believe it. Gebremensky in shock as it will stay Eagles basketball. Kolar finds Thorne beyond the three-point line. Thorne in the corner. Thorne for three. Can't get it to drop, and Gebremensky able to come away with the rebound. Now down inside, he's got Sims. Sims going to back down. Sims to Starks inside, and a foul on the shot attempt as he will head to the line for the first time today. So Murfield picks up his second foul of the quarter as well as the game. And Malachi Starks will look to add to his point total of 2. His first free throw is butter. 7-point ball game, 35-28 is our score here in the Nest, with one free throw pending from Marshall Starks. Starks will put it up off the front of the rim, and Murfield able to come away with the board. Kistner will take it down for the Eagles. Hands it off to Kolar. Kolar to Matucci on the left wing. Kistner, now Thorne on the right corner. Thorne dribbles the arc to Murfield at the free throw line. Matucci receives. Matucci at the free throw line, able to put up a midi.
2 points, Eagles.
As the Eagles take a 9-point lead, Matucci puts up his 8th point of the day. 3:36 left. Pickerington North basketball. Bates gets a screen from Sims, won't take it. And he loses the ball. Thorne passes it up to Kistner. Kistner, layup is good. Timeout by Pickerington North. The Panthers in distress. 3:20 as both teams will head to the benches. 39-28 is the score as the Eagles have come out swinging. Pickerington North, through nearly 5 minutes, has only found a way to put 1 point on the board. The Eagles are a team that only has been allowing 44 points per game, and that may hold true today if they continue this defensive masterclass. Eagles offensively have not stopped, putting up 9. So it's a 9-1 run through this third quarter for the Eagles. And it will be Pickerington North basketball with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Bates will take it down for the Panthers. Dribbles towards the right wing. Finds Dumas on that same spot. Gebremensky, now Bates on the left wing. To Bross, and it's blocked by Matucci. But Bates was right there to pick it up, and Kistner eyeing him up. Opposite side, he's got Dumas. Dumas beyond half court on the right wing. Now he's got Ross again. Back out to Dumas. Gebremensky down inside, trying to back down Murfield. Fadeaway jumper. And it is short. So Matucci will take the rebound. Murfield down low. Murfield can't hit the rebound. Or pardon me, the layup. Dumas will dribble the alley. Dumas still with it, drives inside, and whistles will blow. As they will tee up what appears to be Pickerington North head coach Jason Bates. And Bates just cannot believe it. He does not understand. The refs won't even go up to talk to him.
That's his second personal foul. Team number 3 of the quarter.
As Pickerington North parents behind me cannot believe it either. And it's actually on the entire Pickerington North bench. We're on the opposite side, so we can't exactly hear what he's saying, but Matucci will head to the line after the TO. Or pardon me, after the technical foul. Matucci's first free throw is up and good, so the Eagles take a 40-28 lead. One free throw still pending for New Albany. Matucci trying to get to double-digit points here today. Second one is good as well. 41-28, 13-point lead for New Albany with 2:23 remaining in this third quarter. Feels like everything is going against Pickerington North, even the refs in this third. But Matucci will inbound it for the Eagles. So we are back to resuming play after the technical foul. And now Kistner finds Kolar. Kolar drives inside, takes a trip, and leaping nearly over the defender for the layup. 15-point lead. Pickerington North still only 1 point in this third quarter. 2 minutes remain as Bates dribbles at half court. Dumas on the left wing. Dumas gets a screen. Dribbles towards the right wing. Now Bates on the right side. Trying to cross over a defender. Step back three. Can't hit. And Kistner gets the rebound in the right corner. Now Matucci will quickly take it down. Finds Murfield inside. And Murfield loses it on the dunk attempt. He's all smiles though. But trying to get back on defense. It's out of bounds. As it's Eagles basketball, Kolar was able to jar it free from Dumas. Dumas tried to go for it, but could not get it. And oh no, J.R. Bates down for Pickerington North. He's able to get up, but he is hobbling on 1 foot. So Bates will head to the bench. And a big loss there for Pickerington North, losing their star player. So Mitchell will take his place, and now Eagle basketball with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. As Matucci on the right wing finds Kolar near him. Thorne near the logo. Opposite side, he's got Kistner. To Kolar, back near half court. Kolar, Matucci, Thorne, all exchange passes. Now Matucci once again has it on the left side. Matucci to Kolar in the corner, takes a trip inside, and off of the glass, can't get it to drop as it was in and out. And now Panthers basketball with 58 seconds. Mitchell in the left corner finds Dumas on the same side. Dumas trying to tell Mitchell to go inside. ISO. Dumas inside, tries to find Sims. But it will be out on Murfield for New Albany. As J.R. Bates will head back into the game as Dumas will sit down on the bench. As Johansson will come in for the Eagles for Evan Murfield. 41 seconds remain as there are whistles blown.
Eagle fouls on number
It's a
3,
foul
Marco
on Marco Matucci, his third foul of the day, and fourth for New Albany. So the storyline really switched here as Matucci will head to the bench for Remy Troutner. But the Pick North, who had all the fouls in the game, or in the second quarter, now it's the opposite, Eagles with all the fouls. As Bates will pull up from the free throw line, foul on the shot attempt as he will head to the line. Coming back in and already making an impact. As Caden Kistner, the senior, will pick up his first foul of the day. And J.R. Bates will head to the line. 35 seconds remain as Bates, first free throw, knocks it in.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 3, Marco Matucci will check in.
So Matucci will head back in for Troutner, who didn't even see the really real game, just coming in for that free throw attempt. And now Bates' second is good. Count it. 35 seconds remain. Kistner and Matucci exchange passes beyond half court. Fires in the corner for Thorne, and Thorne couldn't get it. This one's heading the other way. Panther basketball after the Eagle turnover. 13-point game. So Troutner and Johansson will come in for Murfield and Matucci. So quick sub in and sub out as Bates will take it for Pickerington North. Bates at the top of the key, trying to drive inside. Bates gets through. Bates! A physical drive and a physical layup. 43-32 with 10 seconds on the clock. Kistner trying to jump on it. And it will be a jump ball, and Eagles will hold on to it.
Jump ball is the call. It's Eagles basketball.
So 5.9 seconds remain. Matucci and Murfield will sub back in for Troutner and Johansson. 43-32. Matucci drives inside, and the pass is out of bounds, and it's a turnover. He honestly could have done what he does all the time and just hammered it down and in, but he tried for the pass to Murfield, and it was really just a bullet, and Murfield couldn't get it. So 0.8 seconds. Dumas will heave it up way past the buzzer, and he nearly hit that. So at the end of this third period, 43-32 is our score. As what a quarter for the Eagles. Only allowed 5 total points while putting up 13 of their own. So an 8-point difference there in that quarter, and the Eagles extend the lead by 8.
Donation by the Golf Club at Little Turtle. New Albany basketball would like to thank them and appreciate them for.
So it's really going to come down to whoever continues to make those mistakes. That third quarter really was the Panthers, and the Eagles, unlike they have been, really took advantage of the turnovers, of the technical fouls, but they did not get much fouls to use to their advantage, as one more quarter left to play here in NA. 43-32. It will be Pickerington North basketball with Gebermensky being the one to put it back into play. As we are slow to start here, as Kistner takes his time coming off the bench. And here we go. One more quarter here in New Albany on senior night. Left side, it's Ross. Ross to Dumas at the top of the key with Matucci defending him. Now it's Bates on the right wing. Bates trying to drive in, and a foul on Caden Kistner, his second of the day. And just 14 seconds into this fourth quarter, Eagles pick up a foul. So Gabromensky, Dumas near the right wing to Bates on the same side. And whistles blow. As the ref is looking at Kistner's knee. Seems like it's bleeding and it can't do that. And a lot of fans having issues with these refs here tonight. A lot of stoppages of play, a lot of confusion as Coach Casey will not sub Caden Kistner out, but will instead, the refs will give him time to the trainer to retape him, and out comes Kistner again. So Bates after the inbound, driving inside, Bates, and a foul on what, or apparently out of bounds is the call, and it will be Eagle basketball. 7:33 remaining. We're only 27 seconds into this fourth quarter, and it feels like it's been an eternity. Kolar, still all movement beyond half court. Thorne, back to Kolar. And timeout Eagles as they were slow to get it past the jump ball line. And with 7:24 left, the Eagles use a timeout. They will hold on to possession, but again, the start to this fourth quarter has felt slow and methodical, and not in a good way. As very few, or pardon me, no points have been put up on the board. 7:23 remaining. He'll find Matucci inside. Matucci slams it in. Whistles blow, and it's a travel. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? So it will be Panthers basketball as Bates finds Ross on the left wing. And Bates will get it on the right wing, and another foul called. Man, this ref loves just blowing his whistle. Same ref on every single call.
Second personal foul. Team number 2 with the fourth.
And that's the second foul for New Albany. It's on Jackson Thorne this time. So now Bates from the logo. Hits Dumas on the left wing. Gets a screen. Takes it. Dumas drives inside. Dumas. Layup is good. So after an eternity, the Panthers put points on the board. First points of the fourth quarter between either team. 6:51 remain. Kistner inside to Thorne. It's blocked. But it will be Eagles basketball. Gabromensky, the senior, standing tall at 6'5". As the inbound quickly to Matucci. Matucci on the left elbow. Opposite side, it's Kistner who will immediately take the shot, and he's got it. Caden Kistner puts the Eagles' first points on the board. He's got 8 on the night. And now Dumas to Bates. Bates dribbles towards the left side of the court. And now Dumas drives inside, dishes it, and gets it right back in the paint, and it's blocked by Murfield. I mean, he simply just tipped it out of bounds as it will stay Panthers basketball with 6:12 remaining. Geberminski. Oh, it's stolen by Matucci. Matucci on the fast break. Matucci puts up the layup. 48-34. Matucci, 12 points on the night. Little smug look on his face after that quick basket. Bates gets a screen from Geberminski. Will try to take it, but it's unsuccessful. Now Geberminski will dribble towards the left wing. Fakes the handoff. Drives inside on Matucci. Will pass it way back near half court to Bates. Bates trying to make a move inside. Bates to the basket, and a foul by Thorne on the shot attempt. So Bates will take another trip to the free throw line. He's got 14 points on the day, still remains the highest scorer between both teams. Trying to put this back to a 12-point game. First one, good.
Substitution, Eagles 23, Remy Troutner checks in to replace Jackson Thorne. The Panthers 22.
So Jackson Thorne, after his foul, will head out as Remy Troutner will head in for the Eagles, while Starks will come in for Geberminski for Pickerington North. Second free throw by Bates, and he can't hit. Murfield comes away with the rebound for the Eagles. Now Matucci in transition with Bates, defending him at half court. Kistner, Kolar on the right wing. Kolar, alley-oop for Murfield, and he dropped it. Passing it way down court to Bates, who drives inside. A circus-like layup, drops in. 48-37. As whistles blow again.
The Panther girls find number 3, J.R. Bates. Bates for 2. He's calling it an integral whistle. It'll remain Eagle basketball.
So it's Eagle basketball, as it's apparently on J.R. Bates for showboating. I'm not sure, but Matucci for New Albany will hold on to it. Now Kistner at the logo. Kistner trying to dribble towards the right side. Kistner to Troutner, way beyond the three-point line. Drives inside towards the free throw line. Now the left elbow, and now Kistner. Now Troutner in the left corner, wide open. He's got it! Remy Troutner, the three-point shooter, puts his first points on the board. Bates drives inside. It's off of the side of the hoop. And Kistner comes away with the rebound for the Eagles. Quick pass down to Kolar inside. Now Troutner in the right wing. Foul before he put the shot up. And I believe it's on Dumas.
That's his second personal foul.
It is on Noah Dumas, his second of the day.
Substitution for the Panthers. Number 5, Jaden Thompson will check in.
So Thompson will come in for Bryce Sims for the Panthers. And timeout New Albany.
A full timeout. Full timeout.
Before they inbound it. 51-37 is our score here in New Albany. Eagles, 8 points so far. Not even halfway through this fourth quarter. While Pickerington North only 5. And it was 30-27 at the half. New Albany, 21 points since the halftime break, while Pickerington North only 10. So the Eagles, in total this second half, have outscored Pickerington North 21-10. So both teams come out of their huddles and head back out onto the court with 4:31. It is Eagles basketball.
Out of the timeout, it's New Albany basketball.
And Troutner will look to put it in play for the Eagles. He finds Kolar wide open. Kolar pump fakes, does not take it, finds Kistner, who steps back near half court. Kistner getting heavily pressed by Dumas. Pass forced to Kolar, down inside to Kistner. Kistner, an easy layup. He found Matucci, then down to Kistner. Kistner, double-digit points on the day. He's got 10. 53-37. 23 points for the Eagles in this second half. Now it's Thompson. Nearly stolen by Matucci. Dumas able to hold on to it. Dumas step back with Troutner in his face off of the front of the rim. Starks comes away with it for the Panthers, and that one rolls off the rim. Murfield finally gets the rebound for the Eagles. And Kistner, with 3:42 left, will slowly take it down for New Albany. Kistner finds Kolar on the right side to Matucci. Down to Kistner. Dishes it inside to Murfield, but it's stolen. And now Bates will put up an easy layup. It was a 1-on-2 there defensively or offensively in favor of Pickerington North. And now Kolar will drive inside, takes a trip. Layup off the glass is short. And Kolar tips it, trying to come away with his own miss. And it flies out of bounds. So it will be Pickerington North basketball with 3:14 remaining in this ballgame. 53-39 is our score, as Bates will just walk with the rolling basketball. Picks it up right before half court. And now Dickinson to Dumas. Starks. Back to Bates, the playmaker. Dumas heading towards the left side. At the top of the key now. Steps back. Gets a screen from Bates. Takes it. Drives inside. Dumas floater from the free throw line. Able to drop. And Pickerington North will call a timeout after the layup by Dumas to put the lead at 12 for New Albany. 53-41. And Pickerington North coming out of that initial timeout break earlier, really going all gas, no brakes. Eagles have been trying to force mistakes by trying to just get steals and jump in front of these passes. However, they haven't been able to, so they've been leaving guys wide open, and Pickerington North has been taking advantage. So after the halftime, after the timeout break, 2:49 remaining, and it will be Eagle basketball. The inbound from inside inside their own territory. Kolar passes back to Kistner. Kistner trying to physically drive towards beyond half court. Matucci to Troutner on the right wing. Troutner steps back, finds Kistner, moving it around the arc to Matucci at the top of the key. Now Kistner finds Troutner in the left corner. Troutner, that one just off. And now Starks drives inside. Starks is fouled on the layup attempt. Or pardon me, Bates. So Bates
his third personal foul.
has 18 on the night. Now that's 20. So Bates has 20 total and looks to make it 21. 2:22 remains in this fourth quarter. 53-43. That one can't hit. Kistner comes away with the rebound. Bates tries to steal it right back, but Matucci able to get it. Kistner on the left wing gets doubled. Matucci, same side to Troutner, who was wide open. Now Kolar down to Murfield. Murfield trying to back down his defender, going to step back out. And Kolar, Matucci at the logo. Kolar on the right wing. 2 minutes remain. Kolar still with it. Finds Troutner on the left wing. Same side, he's got Kistner, opposite side. It's Matucci. And Kistner and Matucci exchange passes once again, finding Troutner. Troutner down low to Murfield. Murfield back out to Troutner. And now Matucci. Eagles just holding on to this basketball. A minute and 30 seconds remain. Now Kolar had an open shot attempt and a foul there by Pickerington North. It's on Sims.
Team number 2, the quarter. Timeout, New Albany, a 30-second timeout. 30 seconds.
And it will be timeout Eagles. 1:26 remain here in New Albany. 10-point ball game. 53-43. 11 points for Pickerington North in this fourth quarter. While the Eagles, 10. So the Panthers outscoring New Albany by just 1 in this fourth. However, overall, it's been pretty close. Eagles at one point had double the points in the second half as over the Panthers. But the Panthers have been on a roll. But it may be too little too late for an amazing comeback attempt. As Thorne will inbound it for the Eagles. Thorne, Murfield, now Matucci. Kistner on the left wing. Kistner, back to Matucci. And it's stolen, and Kistner drives inside. Kistner, after receiving the effort there by Caden Kistner to get it right back, and now Bates will take it down quickly for Pickerington North. Finds Ross in the corner. Ross puts up the 3. Ross can't hit, and rebound Pickerington North. Curtis down inside to Duma. Duma on the left baseline. Can't get that one to go either. Duma gets the rebound of his own miss, and Cam Kolar punched it out, and a little too much power behind it as it went out of bounds. So 56.2 seconds, 55 to 43-point game. As Duma in the left corner and it's stolen by Kolar. Kolar comes away with it. Kolar layup attempt, and he is fouled. A heavy hack there defensively, as Bates could not hold on to it. Kolar was able to swipe it away, and Kolar will head to the line. The third foul of the day, as Bates was the guilty man as well. First free throw is good. 13-point game, 56 to 43, 47 seconds on the clock. And Bates will head out probably for the rest of the night, and what a day he had. Sadly, he'll walk to the bench with his head down. 20 points on the night for Bates, as most of the backups are in for the Panthers. Kolar's second free throw is money, as Pickerington North will call a timeout after Kolar's 2 makes. 43 seconds remain here in New Albany in a 14-point game here on senior night. As Pickerington North doesn't really need to talk it over much, as they are the first to head out onto the court. It's been a rough night for them. And the Eagles doing what they do best, being a second half team. It was a reminder, it was 30 to 27 at the half. Eagles led by 3. But the Panthers just could not stick with this high-powered Eagles offense. Defensively as well, New Albany has been superb. As Starks now on the right wing, as all the seniors are back in for New Albany to close out their senior night. Kistner defending Curtis, as Matucci will kick the ball out of bounds, as Curtis tried to find Ross on the right wing. 27 seconds remain. Still a lot of students here. In a blowout win like this, you would expect them to have headed out by now. But they're staying to celebrate their seniors, as Ross will find White. White to Curtis on the right wing. Curtis drives inside. Curtis layup attempt around the world twice. And finally falls through the net. 5 seconds remain, and Kistner will dribble it out here on senior night as the fans are up on their feet. Final score here in New Albany, 57-45. The Eagles move to 13-6 on the season, while the Panthers fall to 8-11. New Albany holds on to that #1 spot over Grove City and Gahanna in the OCC. As what a night. It's jubilation in the student section for the Eagles, as the Panthers just could not stick with the Eagles. Second half domination by New Albany.
They moved to 7 wins on 2 losses in the OCC Ohio.
As once again, 7-2 on the season for New Albany, as they will try and attempt to clinch the #1 spot on the year in the OCC for the first time since 2023. But they're going to have to get through the Westerville Central Warhawks, whom they lost to earlier this season. But enough about the future, as it's a victory here on senior night for Marco Matucci, Jackson Thorne, Luke Ford, Jake Johansson, and
travel to Westerville Central High School next Friday night, 1 week from tonight,
Marco Matucci.
at least a share.
So once again, final score 57-45, as that will be it here tonight on EBN. My name is Zach Flowers, and we will either see you next week for the game at Westerville Central in a huge OCC matchup, or we will see you hopefully back here for the first playoff game of this 2025 to 2026 season for the Eagles. Once again, my name is Zach Flowers. Thank you for listening to EBN.